This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
New board and directors sworn in. Jacks of PNG design winners receive 14,000 kina. And 500 million kina of a provincial budget unveiled. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Nicole Rema. Thank you for joining us. New Sky Pacific Limited held its official board swearing-in ceremony today, marking a new leadership journey to ensure safe and efficient aviation services while setting the next phase of Papua New Guinea's aviation growth.
The event brought together aviation partners, government leaders, officials and guests to witness the official swearing-in ceremony of the new board chairman and directors of New Sky Pacific Limited. Speaking during the event, Executive Manager Business Support Paul Dopsy congratulated the new board while acknowledging the outgoing board's legacy of excellence, resilience, modernization and unwavering commitment to the safety of Papua New Guinea's skies and the government.
As we welcome the port, Mr. Gyakari and his deputy and the port, it is fitting that we pause not to mark an ending, but to celebrate a legacy of experience, a legacy of excellence, resilience, port and outgoing MD. To offer a few remarks on this occasion. As we welcome the port, it is fitting that we appreciate the good work that has been done. And to recognize this, the company has achieved over a term of the outgoing board led by Mr. Robin Kemboka Kawat and the former port and outgoing managing director, Mr. Graham Blight, who sadly tendered in his resignation a week ago to honor the leadership that made it possible for the delivery of navigation service.
Present at the ceremony, Civil Aviation Minister Wake Goy officially welcomed the new board chairman and directors, affirming the organization's confidence in their leadership to ensure progress in the aviation sector.
RAA is now a government standalone entity, so you all can prepare. There's a lot of work to do, but at least NEC approved yesterday, so we will start a new journey and we will finish everything that we can finish on. Please do our very best so that into the future we can be remembered for the good job that we have done during our term. We want to see a lot of things happening. We want to see Jackson's improve. We want to see Goroka new tower in action, so that people there can control the planes moving in and out. Safety is in your hands, and make sure that people enjoy.
New Sky Pacific Limited has grown from strength to strength, and today it welcomes new leadership, trusting them to drive more strategic investment, rigorous safety standards, and technological innovation with the full support of all staff. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the new board chairman of the New Sky Pacific Limited highlighted the board's commitment to ensuring growth and maintaining the utmost safety compliance in Papua New Guinea's aviation industry.
The newly appointed board chairman of New Sky Pacific Limited, Jackson Gyakari, expressed his sincere gratitude upon his swearing-in ceremony and stressed on the significance of upholding integrity and honesty in work environment.
We need to do an honest assessment of where we are as a company, from top management down to the staffs, to everyone that is associated, external stakeholders. We need to ask this question: why are we here and why are we doing this? Because everything else that we say all the nice graphs and reports and remarks sometimes will act as a facade. Ask as New Sky, as the board, as the EXCO, as the staff, and as everyone who is associated to New Sky, we need to reassess ourselves. We need to reevaluate our motives, our intentions, our agendas. Why do we get up every day to turn up for work? Why do we do what it is that we do as New Sky employees? Sometimes over time we become complacent. Sometimes over time we get used to these things.
Reaffirming his commitment to his new role, he assures that the new board will uphold and drive New Sky Pacific Limited vision and values to the best.
I would like to reaffirm my commitment to making sure that the ideals and the values, the missions, and the purpose for which New Sky was initially created are revisited and upheld by the board, by the executive committee, and by the staff and everyone else, all stakeholders associated to fulfilling that purpose.
As the sole provider of air traffic management and air navigation services for Papua New Guinea, Mr. Kiakari explained that safety is priority for New Sky Pacific. Therefore, the new board will work tirelessly to deliver the safe and reliable services.
Teams shouldn't be working in silos. Staff should be empowered, supported, and promoted to deliver on the best of their abilities to the common cause of keeping our skies safe, keeping our traveling public safe.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
JAX of PNG announced the winners of its 2026 Design Papua New Guinea competition. The announcement saw a total of 6 winners receive prize money totaling 14,000 kina.
The 6 winners in the JAX of PNG 2026 Design PNG competition are Yako Koryam, Shane Paul, Jelin Inskip and Rosella Uri, who received 2,500 kina each in the Tier 1 category, while Emmanuel Clement and Philip Yao received 2,000 kina each in the Tier 2 category. This is an annual art and fashion contest where JAX of PNG invites local Papua New Guineans of all ages to submit original, culturally inspired designs. The winning artwork is printed onto the store's official merchandise, giving local artists a platform to showcase their talent and earn royalties. The competition typically opens around late February and runs through the end of March, with winners announced today at Vision City Mall. Management of JAX of PNG also thanked the winners for their efforts and said they look forward to continuing the competition next year. The event ended with a fashion show showcasing some of the latest designs of polo shirts and other outfits for the upcoming independence celebrations. Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
Chairman of the Reset at 50 Delivery Unit under the Department of Prime Minister and National Executive Council, Charles Ebola, addressed members from various business sectors and stakeholders in Port Moresby during a business breakfast held yesterday by the Port Moresby Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Inc.
The breakfast event delivered interesting discussions around the topic Reset PNG at 50, PNG 50 Year Review and 20 Year Roadmap. The guest speaker, Charles Ebola, once served as the Deputy Prime Minister of the national government. Being an economist with extensive experience across government, the private sector and development policy, Mr. Ebola said some of his observations.
So why can't we just have to chase this historical precedent out there? Is it necessary for us to reinvent the wheel and make all the mistakes and flounder and, let's just use facts and figures, Prime Minister, and historical precedent and get projects moving and get business moving and government stay out of things, stop interfering. So there's a frustration I feel at times, as a former treasurer and even today, trying to articulate reset. And just come back to first principle, that's all it is. We don't need more plans, we don't need more platitudes. We just need to get down to basics and realise the opportunities that God's given us in this country.
He highlighted what politicization of powers is creating within the government.
So ultimately what Reset is saying is that a lot of dysfunction is happening because of executive government overreach, the politicisation of everything, whether it's wars or procurement, you name it, pretty much everything channels back to a politician these days. We even have a treasurer signing warrants of expenditure. This has never happened before.
He explained what the Reset at 50 program is targeting.
The bureaucracy, the private sector, the crowding out, just this sort of progression towards executive government dominance is a fundamental misbalancing of our constitutional framework, the separation of powers between the three arms of government. Okay? Because it's private sector, we're just applying the examples of how this dysfunctionality is happening and how the private sector can show us how better to do things.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
New Island Governor Byron Chan unveiled a record-breaking of 500 million kina revised provincial budget targeting infrastructure, autonomy and economic growth to the New Island Assembly yesterday. Themed under New Island Destiny, the massive financial plan marks a substantial 113.5 million kina increase from the initial 386 million kina budget passed earlier this year by then-acting Governor Walter Snobelt. The spending spike is heavily fueled by a 105 million kina surge in national government development grants, alongside climbing internal revenue driven by rising global gold prices and a hard-fought royalty increase from 2% to 3% on the Lear and Simberi gold mines. The revised budget spreads significant capital across several major sectors to drive socio-economic growth. Infrastructure, 268.3 million kina. Economic sector, 95.3 million kina. Health, 47.8 million kina. Social and education, 35.9 million kina. District and LLG support, 27.8 million kina. Community development, 26.9 million kina. Law and order, 8 million kina. And autonomy, 5.5 million kina. Crucially, Governor Chen emphasized that this budget preserves the significant welfare legacy of the late Grand Chief Sir Julius Chen. This includes ongoing funding for elderly and disabled pensions, the roof overhead program, the clean water program, and widespread solar lighting distribution across the province's 10 local level governments. Governor Chen urged fellow leaders to set aside their differences and rally behind the new fiscal framework. He urged the Assembly to unite and work together to implement this budget for the good of their children and future generations. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum!
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Ready for for the world. So is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
EMTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Hela Province and the National Forestry Authority will work in collaboration to implement the National Executive Council's reforestation and afforestation program through a memorandum of understanding signed recently.
Hela Province becomes the first province across Papua New Guinea to establish this partnership. In a period of just 3 months, Hela has taken this important step from policy to action, setting a new benchmark for the national climate leadership. The Hela provincial government has allocated a dedicated provincial office to the National Forestry Authority alongside an initial 15 hectares of land. This contribution marks the first major step toward the NFA's ambitious 800-hectare nationwide reforestation target. Hela Governor Philip Undialu explained the initiative will be a collective, community-wide effort rather than a bureaucratic exercise. Through the provincial directives, this will see every school student in Hela province required to plant a tree and every public servant taking on the responsibility of planting 1,000 trees each. Governor Philip Undialu said investing in oxygen is the ultimate pathway to sustainable development. This initiative aligns with Prime Minister James Marape's international call to action at COP30, making the declaration that forests are the lungs of the world. The launch of this program ensures that this global vision is being realized first on the Prime Minister's home soil. The provincial government extended its acknowledgement to NFA Managing Director, Prime Minister Marape, and all stakeholders who accelerated this agreement from concept to execution in less than 90 days. This initiative represents a true generational investment in Papua New Guinea's green economy, securing a sustainable future for the youth of Hela and the nation at large. With Hela setting the pace, the challenge now turns to the rest of the country. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
As the dry season continues in parts of Papua New Guinea, the people of Western Highlands have been urged to prepare for the dry season as food security is at stake. This was alluded by Governor for Western Highlands Province, Wairapa, in a press conference recently.
As a way of reminding people of the dry season that's been ongoing for the past few weeks in the Highlands, Governor Rapa said that according to the PNG National Weather Services, the dry season will continue.
Papua New Guinea too all talk mibla Highlands by mibla on first provinces where by mibla facing El Nino dry season. Na me like talk sabe long the people lo yumi long Western Highlands. Awesome. So far yumi lugum lo start lo disla yumi got continuous dry season. Enough close to 2 weeks or so, dry season come up. Now, this dry season and me feeling also I think you may starting finish this dry season, big dry season but come up long.
He said the dry season has already begun and will continue It is evident that many rivers have already dried up and access to water systems will be affected.
Mana Mary, please, Mibla government has provided Kakeblo you one family. And me sorry true also, Mibla all the say live law. So I will Mibla say live law. Yubla yet. Yubla say Pino Kakeblo Yubla law. Yubla yet. But now suppose this dry season come up. And me say all the garden blow you back in Bagrab. Water blow you but dry up now. Plenty of kind can connected problems. Dry season come up too, me film also music buying on around too, schools buying on around too, all public servant, no workman too, but no God.
Roper said he is aware that frost has also its part of his province. He will visit these affected sites again to see how much damage this has caused to the people of Upper Nebilia and Tumble Valley.
Cooking plenty all cocoa garden, all potato garden, all vegetables, a plenty line is in Bagrab too, la Provincial talk. Me at Gola Tumble last time, la Chopper, since me want the deputy governor, Magalmai, Midla, Gola Tumble. But just after long, me blacks in Toxavi also, ice put on long Tumble. Now, from the Chopper, Midland are looking through effect long.
He added that if this dry season continues, a lot of problems will arise, including health services and education. Noting this, he urged his people to prepare for these. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Local tribes in North Fly district of Western Province are continuing to showcase their traditional customs and dances at the 5th Sel Kambang Festival in Ingerum local level government. This week-long event aims to promote and preserve the rich cultural identity of the people of North Fly.
4 tribes, the Awins, Yongoms, Firewalls and Ningrums, have been showcasing traditional performances including house opening dances, fishing hunting practices, initiation ceremonies and paradise dances. Among the participating group is Moyen Awatman from the Yongom tribe. The group performed a traditional dance that welcomes people together and feast after a new house is built. Participant James Yoke says the custom is still practiced in Moyen village along the Fly River.
Gathering, Olman getting house na so nila invite them Olman lo come and say starting first dance nila come say the second nila dance and house dance most inside the house nila say dance.
The festival continues to attract more cultural groups from across North Fly district. Youth participant Emmanuel Boni says the headdress worn by younger men is very special and sacred costume used during important cultural events.
Headdress last class Yongom province very no one have out province very this headdress. Yes, and Mr. Pisin and by Painim Law Western Province.
Locals are being encouraged to preserve and pass on their traditional knowledge to future generations. An Awin dance group from Miankanai village demonstrated a traditional method of treating asthma using local herbal medicine. Spokesperson Ron Gobin explained the practice.
We got one blood pisin also killing balus pisin. So time volume bisa finish one time soup longan bisa pisin bisa suka one time bisa.
The Sel Kamban Festival was established in 2018 to promote and preserve the cultural identity of local tribes in the North Fly district and Western Province. The 5th Sel Kamban Festival will conclude this Friday, 26 June 2026. Joel Mipari, National EMTV News.
United Finance Limited has officially announced its gold sponsorship of 5,000 kina in financial support to the Sogeri cluster of schools. The funding directly supports the ongoing Teachers in Service training program during National In-Service Training Week.
The investment is aimed at strengthening teaching capacity, improving classroom standards and promoting long-term academic excellence. This year's program will focus on curriculum innovation, effective classroom strategies and leadership development. By equipping educators with modern teaching skills and knowledge, the initiative is expected to positively impact hundreds of students throughout the Sogeri community. The sponsorship reflects United Finance Limited's commitment to giving back to the communities and supporting sustainable development across Papua New Guinea. The company believes that investing in teacher development is one of the most effective ways to help secure a brighter future for the nation's youth. Sogeri Cluster School Chairman Chris Mangin expressed his sincere appreciation to the United Finance Limited for being the first organization to respond and for serving as a major sponsor for the program. He also expressed hope that the sponsorship would strengthen the relationship between public servants and the United Finance in the years ahead. Joel Mipari, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed lower at US dollars in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying 0.2207 US dollars, 0.3166 Australian dollars, 0.1864 euro, and 35.46 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, palm oil closed lower, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed higher. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading lower, and the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Discourse School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Scout Rice, and by you like it.
Years ago, Dated PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Dated PNG.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. Moving to overseas news now. Officials from Lebanon and Israel are discussing a U.S.-backed proposal that would see Israeli forces withdraw from parts of southern Lebanon and hand control of the territory to the Lebanese army. However, in a major rebuke to Washington, Israel's Defense Minister Israel Katz says the troops will not leave even if the U.S. demands it.
There's been a lot of focus on the peace talks between the US and Iran in recent days, but separate negotiations are also taking place between Israel and Lebanon. The Lebanese and Israeli ambassadors to the US are currently meeting in Washington for their fifth round of talks as they try to end fighting between Israel and the Iran-backed militant group Hezbollah in Lebanon. At the centre of these discussions is a US-backed proposal for Israeli troops to pull out from some of the territory it occupies in southern Lebanon and hand control to the Lebanese army. So under the plan, Israeli media is reporting that Lebanese troops would undergo US training and they'd have to undergo vetting to make sure that they're not linked to Hezbollah, and that Israel would also keep some troops in a buffer zone along the border. Israeli forces seized large areas of land during its invasion of southern Lebanon after Hezbollah fired at Israel in support of Iran back in early March and dragged Lebanon into the broader regional war. So since then, more than 4,000 people have been killed by Israeli strikes in Lebanon, according to the country's health ministry, and hundreds are women and children. So a new ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah has largely held since Sunday, which has been the longest lull we've seen in fighting so far, although there was a fatal Israeli drone attack reported overnight. Israeli forces are still deployed deep inside southern Lebanon, and Defense Minister Israel Katz says that even if the US demands it, Israel will not withdraw its troops.
We announced that in any case we are not withdrawing. And as of this moment, and this is a political achievement, there is no American demand of Israel to withdraw from Lebanon. We've made it clear. The Prime Minister to the President, me to Hegseth, the Minister of War, the IDF, we are there to protect the residents of the North.
These comments send a pretty defiant message to Washington, and they were backed by Benjamin Netanyahu, who said that as long as he's Prime Minister, Israel would have troops in southern Lebanon. So this could complicate efforts for the US to try to uphold this 60-day ceasefire deal that it has brokered with Iran to try to end this conflict. This fighting in Lebanon has repeatedly threatened to undermine this new agreement, with Iran insisting that fighting needs to end on all fronts before things like the Strait of Hormuz can fully open and before negotiations can happen on its nuclear program.
A strong earthquake has shaken Venezuela, collapsing buildings in the capital, Caracas.
These live pictures coming to us from there showing some of that destruction. It registered at a magnitude of 7.1 in Venezuela, that according to the US Geological Survey. Many Venezuelans were at home when the quake hit, celebrating what was a public holiday there, commemorating an 1821 military victory which secured Venezuela's independence from Spain. So the cleanup operation only just beginning. A tsunami warning system was initially issued for Puerto Rico and the US and British Virgin Islands, but that has now been cancelled. These pictures from earlier when it was light and you could see that building clearly destroyed. There will be efforts being made to see if anybody is trapped underneath that rubble as emergency services are deployed across the city of Caracas. But as I say, it was outside of the main city, the epicenter of the quake. It had a depth of some 13 kilometers. The west community of Moron is where it actually struck, and these pictures aren't from there. They're from the capital, so we will await and see the damage that has been caused closer to the epicenter.
A French doctor has tested positive for Ebola after returning from a humanitarian mission in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
The worker had been caring for a patient in the Central African nation as part of the Alliance for Medical Action mission. 5 other passengers from the flight are also isolating and receiving care. It's France's first confirmed case linked to the current outbreak of the rare strain in the DRC. The chief of the World Health Organization says the risk to the wider population remains low and there is no need for panic.
WHO advises countries to support the safe deployment of personnel responding to this outbreak. This includes ensuring that organizations deploying staff provide clear information on risks, how to reduce and manage the risks of exposure, and that countries are prepared to facilitate evacuation if needed. Still, the risk to the rest of the world remains low.
Well, the United States has provided doses of an experimental antibody drug for use in clinical trials, but there's still no way to treat this strain, which has killed nearly 300 and infected 1,000 others. Authorities say Congo's testing capacity has been ramped up to roughly 2,000 people per day, but contact tracing is complicated in the region due to high levels of movement near the epicenter.
National MTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Money Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Now chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. Oh, 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 oh. With Money Plus we're ready to go.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Papua New Guinea, are you ready? The We Are One Islands Petroleum Charity Color Run is back, bigger and brighter and more exciting than ever. Run, walk, or dance your way through clouds of color with your friends and family. Join us across PNG, Leon Meday, 28 June, Kokopo and KVA, 5th July, Kimba and Alatau, 12th July, Port Moresby, 26th July, Papandetta, 16th August, to raise funds to support health across PNG. Get your t-shirts at Bryanville outlets or Islands Petroleum offices now. We Are One, You Me One. Organized by We Are One Foundation.
Rukai Sports.
Welcome to Rukai Sports. Jacks of PNG has launched the 2026 Rugby League World Cup merchandise for the Papua New Guinea Kumuls and Orchids teams.
During their fashion show at the Vision City Mall today, the Jacks of PNG also launched the Kumuls and Orchids Rugby League World Cup merchandise. Supporter shirts such as the polo shirt, hoodies and Hawaiian shirts were showcased during the launch. The Papua New Guinea Rugby Football League has confirmed that the Kumuls will be hosting Toa Samoa and Lebanon at the Santos National Football Stadium in Port Moresby in October. PNG RFL is urging mad rugby league followers to get behind the Kumuls and the Orchids and start purchasing supporters' outfits. All merchandise is currently available at all Jacks of PNG outlets. Pakatambu Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
It's the Great Gala Giveaway, bro.
Don't miss out on the Great Gala Giveaway. Buy any Gala stick, tub, sundae, cone ice cream, or T-shake and win an Apple iPhone 16 Pro, Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, iPads, tablets, JBL party speakers, GoPro, DJI drone, PlayStation, Switch, and even this kick scooter. Buy any Gala products and write your details at the back of the receipt and drop it into the entry box. Hurry, hurry, hurry before your boo-boo gets them all.
Gala Gala. Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing Discover School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Scout Rice, and by you like it.
Join us this Sunday for MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 13. Get ready for an electrifying showcase of incredible talent. With only 24 golden tickets available, the judges must search for contestants who truly have what it takes. Tune in this Sunday, 28 June at 7:30 p.m. MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 13. Only on your number one to watch, MTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. The PNG National Rugby League competition will take on a bye round from the competition this coming weekend and will resume on 5th July.
The PNG National Rugby League competition will be taking a well-end breather this weekend after playing 11 rounds of games back-to-back every weekend since its commencement. The bye round serves as a mid-season rest period where players can heal from injuries spend time with families, and taking enough rest. Fans and supporters are also encouraged to spend time with family and catching up on chores. The competition takes a bye round on 27 to 28 June and will be back on 5th July 2026 with more promising matches between the PNG National Rugby League 2026 teams. Benson Wema, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Years ago, Data PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Data PNG.
Hi everyone, I am Anita and you are watching Kids Corner on MTV. The show just for you little adventurers. Get ready for awesome games, fun facts, special guests, loads of love, and not to forget our dress teams for each month. Whether you love to sing, dance, learn new things, or just have a great time, Kids Corner is the place to be. Catch Kids Corner only on MTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Now chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. Oh, 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 oh. With Money Plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Morning Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby City, partly sunny to fine evening with windy conditions. Daru cloudy with squally rain drizzles. Kerema cloudy with few evening showers to rain drizzles. Alatau cloudy with few evening showers to rain drizzles. And Popondetta cloudy with evening rain showers to drizzles. In the Momase region, Lae City, overcast with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Madang cloudy with evening rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Wewak partly cloudy with evening few showers. And Vanimo partly sunny to fine evening. In the New Guinea Highlands region, Lorengau cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kavieng partly cloudy with possible showers tonight. Kokopo and Rabaul partly cloudy with possible evening brief showers to drizzles. Kimbe, partly cloudy with possible evening rain drizzles, and Buka, partly cloudy with possible evening showers to drizzles. In the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy with few showers to rain drizzles. Goroka Barnes and Kundiawa, cloudy with evening rain drizzles. Mendi, Tari and Wabek, partly cloudy with evening showers to drizzles. In the coastal waters forecast, waters of southern PNG to Indonesia border to Daru, to Kiwa Island to Kerama to Yule Island to Port Moresby to Hood Point, seas 2 to 3 meters. Waters Hood Point to Summer Island and all Milne Bay Highlands to Cape Vogel, seas 2 to 3 meters. Waters of Cape Vogel to Hoorn Gulf to Fincherfen, seas 2 to 3 meters. Waters of Cape Vogel to Hoorn Gulf to Fincherfen, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Fincherfen through Vitis to Dampier Straits to Siasia to Long Island and West New Britain, seas 2 to 3 meters. Waters of Karkar Island to Madang to Wewak to Vanimo and northern PNG to Indonesia border, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of islands, seas 2 to 3 meters. Waters of East New Britain and New Island to Bougainville, seas 1 to 1.5 meters. In the ocean forecast, Coral Sea sees rough southeast winds to 25 to 33 knots. In the Solomon Sea, seas moderate to patches rough over the south to southeast sector. Southeast winds 20 to 25 knots. In the Bismarck Sea, seas moderate to rough southeast winds of 20 to 33 knots. In the Pacific Ocean, seas slight to moderate southeast winds 10 to 20 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Thursday, the 25th of June 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was